Hello, folks, and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon. We are here on the last of the original Roller Coaster Tycoon parks. We're in our expert park. The last one is Rainbow Summit. Built on the hillside, this park is forbidden from building anything tall. You can expand the park and make it successful, question mark. We have to have 2,500 guests in our park at the end of October year 4 with a park rating of at least 600. After we do this one, I'm not going to worry about the real parks or the extras. Those are not interesting to me, although I don't remember this one at all, Tycoon Park. I think that might be, I don't know Panda Park, because I never ever played Time Twisters, which looks like it has fun stuff, or Wacky Worlds, because I refuse to buy those expansion packs, but they came included with the Steam version, so here we go. But first, we must accomplish and defeat Rainbow Summit. Let's jump into it. All right, I'm going to immediately pause right out of the gate here. I forgot so much of this park. So we have a really solid coaster here. Like, this is a really good coaster. I forget if we're allowed to charge per rides. No, that sucks. All right, that's a good coaster. This is not a good ride. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm also going to get rid of this. I think this is the first showing of the tram in the game here, at least as a pre-built. But yeah, we need to end this one. And I'm going to try to do some of this work ahead of time just because I don't want to, like, these guys all don't want to be up there. Or at least I don't want them to be up there, which means they don't want to be up there. But you can see they're not having that much fun. It's not that exciting an area. This one's super annoying from what I remember. And it's been far too, like, decades since I played this last. But that's okay. We'll still go through and figure out all the things with it. I just remember this one being very annoying, mainly because the challenge in these parks is not the guest numbers, not the challenge of some of the, I don't know, things that we normally don't have to worry about as far as like, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say here. Really, the problem with this park and the last few parks has been that we can't charge per ride. And that makes things much more challenging because we have to reserve money for going in and advertising because that's how you have to get people in this park. It's also how you have to use the park to get money. So that all is kind of a giant bummer. But this park in particular is a challenge because not only do they add that on, you have a height limit, which really, really hampers some of the stuff that you can build. So I haven't even looked at what rides we have available or anything like that yet. We'll get there in a second. I just want to get rid of this chairlift because I absolutely 100% do not want it. All right, I think we got that part shut down. I'm going to leave the train or tram or whatever the heck it is. What is it? It looks like it's a tram, yep. What's the wait time on this? That can't be good. Yeah, 9 minutes. That's not good. All right, so we got that. Where does this line go? Okay, that's doable. And let's take a look at our rides here. We have a train, monorail. Okay, don't care about that really. Ooh, that's a lot of flat rides to get started with. That should be good. We have a lot of coasters to get going here with. Fantastic. Ooh, there's some solid rides in here, especially something like this, because we can easily put that, like, actually right over here, have it turn, go up this hill, splash down. Nobody will know the difference, and it works just fine. And food-wise, yeah, we even have a cash machine. All right. So we at least have a solid beginning basis of this park. Let's go ahead and get all of the things that I want to have set up. And then we'll delete the things that I don't want, and then we'll see where we are from there. But the first thing I want to do is I really, really, really want to get this part of the park established here before we do anything else. I want to get a very simple design here. Look at our trash cans. They're weird. I didn't even notice that before, but we have some weird trash cans in this one. Okay. I don't even know what theming that is, quite honestly, but that doesn't really matter. It's not an impact to the park. I just don't remember seeing that one before. All right, so we got that part. I am going to build this out as well so that we have slightly wider paths because 2,500 guests in a park is not a insignificant amount of people. This is not a giant park by any means compared to some of them that you can get to, but it is, I don't know. It's just something we need to take into consideration here. All right, so we're going to drop the price of that. This is going to go up to like $4. All right, we'll get rid of this and this. We'll put another one in there. And we got to spend some time and money on some basic infrastructure right now. Oh, don't. Okay, that's fine where it's at. Let's see where we at with money wise. I think $24 is more than fair, because we're gonna add in some stuff here real fast, which should help increase our overall budget for what we want to do. So we'll put a little twist ride in here right out of the gate. Get the blue line going with it, all of that. Also, the guests in this park seem to be cool with not the most thrilling attractions. So that we have that going for us as well here. Let's see, can I put in a Ferris wheel? See, this is the problem. We can't put in a Ferris wheel there. You have to find a spot to do it or kind of dump it underground, which is mighty annoying, let me tell you. So what do we got here? Why is that up in the air? Why is that sitting up? Oh, there's a pathway there. My goodness. So get that one going. We need to throw in more basic rideage or basic stuff, services, should I say here. Get that put in. Get some food stuff going because we have not, this park is very void of all needed services. So we're going to have to provide a lot of that stuff to get going here. We'll put in this bad boy, of course. I want to make at least $2 on everything, and I want everything to have like end in a 0 or 50 or a dollar even. I just think it makes later game stuff easier for what we want to do. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but that's how I've always played, and that's how I'm going to continue to play. So let me, go through and wipe this out. We spent $4,000 so far. I'm hoping that a chunk of that is going to come back to us with this, although chair rides are not all that expensive. And always remember, don't delete the ride, just do this. I don't know if it's been updated in OpenRCT or not, but I still play that way because I think it matters, and I need it to continue to be what it is there. So get rid of all of that stuff. Go away, people. We don't need you in that part of the lines. There we go. Okay. And I think we're going to need a nice big capacity ride, and then I need to spend some money on advertising. So that big capacity ride, this is going to be the pathway, so I need to just make sure I avoid that part of it. All right, we got that. One, two, and then it's going to go up. Again, this is what I struggle with in this park is if you want stuff to not be underground, you got to spend some money. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just something you need to be aware of. And now you come out for just a hot second and then you dive underground. I kind of love that. Then I'll throw an on-ride photo on there. Boom. Have that come out. Should be totally fine. And I overshot by one, as I always do with that. All right, entrance is going to go there. Exit's going to be there. How many boats can we do? 8? That sounds fine. Test that out. And then we'll get this part set, ready to go here. And I'm just going to wipe over all of that for now. See, our food selections are drawing people in, so that means we definitely have some hungry guests, which also means that we need to spend some money on making sure that they are getting what they want and need. So we get subs, sure, we'll put subs in. Not a problem. There's our $2. All right, that's fine. And we just need to, again, we're just trying to make sure that we have our bases covered in this park. Because, my goodness, once we get it rolling here, we need to really amp it up. All right, so $3 there. I need some bathrooms next to all that stuff. What are we doing money-wise? We're at $4,000. Okay, we're doing fine. All right, let's see what we got for splash boats. $3 throughout the park. All right, I'm gonna pause it real fast because I gotta do math. 124 divided by 8, that should work out nice. 15.5. All right, so maximum wait time is gonna be like 13 seconds. Minimum wait time is gonna be 10. And we should be able to open that up. I know I need to build a line here still, but that's beside the point. So we're gonna do that. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Finance-wise, let's do some advertising. No, we can't advertise. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What? Where was that at in the description? Building anything tall? Yeah, we can't build anything at all. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. All right, I'm going to... No, we don't need any of that stuff. The only thing I want is a log flume. Like, we can't even build... Oh, we can build that. Okay. For a second there, I didn't think we could build pretty much anything, but we have a few options. All right, so let's see what we want to do here. This is going to be one of those parks that's a slow burn. We have to just not blow all of our cash right away. We need to slowly build it on and do all of the money things over time. All right, first thing I need to do is I want to shut down this pathway. Next thing I need to do, not that button. Nope, not those either. That's set up, okay. What's our loan amount that we can go up to? Oh. Okay, we can take significant loan out. That's helpful. But what we need to do... All right. We're not going to be profitable for a little while, and we just have to be okay with that. I don't like that, but we have to be okay with it. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to get a Dodgems back in here. That will be significantly helped out once we get rid of that pathway. That's kind of old from our previous build stuff. Cool. Right, we got all of those people in place. Let's get our Dodgems. Bumper cars. That yellow is horrible. Oh, that's even worse. We have too much blue in this park. We need some red, I think. Cool. And then these guys can be yellow. Oops, and I should also remember that I do want to expand this line out farther. It's going to be more something like that. Like, why did they give us an observation tower? I can't do anything with it. I don't even know if I can build... Yeah, I see I can't even build this thing where I want to build it. Now, there are a couple tricks. I believe what we can do is we can find the tallest trees, which is not that one. What's the tallest tree? Not that one. I think it's this guy. I think that's the tallest tree. Yeah. Okay. So I think what I can do is build that and then... Nope. I used to be able to... I think I used to be able to do that where I could build a tree up taller and then go through and do that, but no. All right, we're going to close this ride at this point. It's broken down, so there's no point in keeping it around at this stage. All right, I guess we can't do construction on it while it's broken. Cool. Clearly logical choice. And of course, the handyman is just wandering around and not doing what he needs to do. Alright, so we need to eradicate a bunch of these lines here. Stop. I swear, the peeps are really dumb sometimes. Hey, dude. The ride's closed. It's over. It's not happening. Get rid of all of that. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do here. Alright, and I want to remove all of the fencing, because fencing's dumb in Roller Coaster Tycoon. There we go. Okay. I'm a little out of sorts with the lack of advertising. That really sucks. That was a bee in my bonnet I was not prepared to deal with today, but that's okay. We'll give it the old college try and see what we can come up with. But now we have this nice long strip that we can put a whole bunch of new stuff in at. Alright, so I'm just gonna slide this boy down. And this one's also gonna slide down. And then we have our little interchange area there, which looks lovely. Thrill ride wise. So I can build this. But how tall can I get? I think I remember basically building giant trenches in the ground for most of the rides in this one and just hoping and praying that they would work. I'm not going to do that yet, but that is an option that we can pursue if we need to. But we'll put the entrance here, the exit there. Motion simulator number 1, wait for full load, all that stuff. Yay us, Thrill Rider Shore, open that up. There we go. We are at just about 500-ish guests, and I haven't sped the game up at all yet, and that's mainly because I am terrified to do so. I do want to get some more intense rides. Like I can build a station and have it go up the hills and do stuff back here and then come back down. So I think we're going to try to build a steel coaster here if we can, and hopefully have it be like a capacity monster. That's my goal here. It's just something that hopefully can do a whole lot of work for us. But I also need to make sure that this is 8 cars. Cool. Oh, that's as tall as we can go. Poopy pants. All right, now we're going to start running into the cost problems. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. And this bad boy is just going to hopefully ride along a lot of these areas and do its thing. This is the problem, is like something like this where you want to build, you can't because you're technically above tree level. So that's a little bit of a problem. Looks like we're going to be okay for right now. Can I go up any higher? No. Okay. So I'll put some brakes in there. Block brake it. Yeah, see? Alright, so I'm going to throw an on-road photo section there. And we're going to borrow some more money. Oh, I'm so completely thrown off right now that I can't advertise at all. That sucks so hard. Alright, I am in line with that, so I can now bring it into brake runs here. Block brake it. Bam. Drop into there. Brakes. Boom. Block brakes. Boom. All right. That's going to support 3 trains. It shouldn't, but it can. Let's get that lift hill going as fast as possible and test it out and see what it does. God help us. This is such a bad roller coaster. We're going to rename this Timberwolf, and this is going to be Forest Flyer. All right, and then we can paint this. Let's get it to be some moss green, moss green. I want some more earthy tones for that. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what we got here. Oh, she's coming in hot. Racing into the brakes at 50 miles an hour. I love it. All right, we're just over 500 guests. We're only in May year 1, so we still have some time, but we're not where I'd like to be, honestly. So I'm pretty sure this ride will be fine. We'll get our rating out of it and all that. What do we got? Minute 24 seconds, so 84 divided by 3 is what? 84 divided by 3. My handy-dandy calculator tells me it's 28 seconds on the dot. So it's going to be 25. This one is going to be what? 20? Sure. It's open. Come on, guests, come to our park. We have rides. Log flume's on its way. Beautiful. Perfect. What we want. Can I build this anywhere? No. This park is so annoying. I can't even build a... Oh, I can build a 3D cinema. Okay. I thought I couldn't, and I was going to be really annoyed. All right, but I can build a 3D cinema. That's at least a benefit here. Full load. Yep, don't care about anything else. Get the red lines on there. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll open that up. Hopefully this is going to start attracting more guests. I don't know. This one is... I am in a complete another mystery zone right now. I do not remember this park, how I've beat it, any of the things with it. I do not remember at all right now. And that really sucks. 250, sure. What other foods do we have? Let's go with burgers and coffee. Of course, the natural combination. We got a log flume now. Heck yeah. Love a good log flume. So we have the water rides we have in this one are capacity monsters. We obviously have our splash boats, we have the log flume, and we have the river rapids. The good river rapids, not the... Well, I guess we have both of them. But the river rafts and then river rapids. I get them confused constantly, but that's okay. We got all the things we need. And what I may do is close this ride down and throw an on-ride photo somewhere in here. Either over here or back here. So let's close this down real fast. Let's just do it back here. It's a little more out of the way. And now we can open it up. And we do have additional... Okay, we have articulated trains as well, so we can do some stuff with that. I don't know where we're going to do that at. Eventually, we're probably going to build a pathway that goes up here to this little clearing and build some stuff off of that, but I'm not hopeful on this park, honestly. I don't feel good about it. We are turning a profit, which is nice. That's the first time we've done that in the history of this park. But it's not going to be enough to save us. So we can't even build a friggin' haunted house. That's dumb. Spiral slide it is, because we can absolutely build one of those and afford it and put it in and not have it really matter too much. I don't remember if that's one of the rides they like in the daytime or in the nice weather or not. I don't really care right now. Alright, we've added about 100 guests since we last talked, which was a month ago. So if we continue that trend, it's going to be great. The problem is there's no way we can continue that trend. Let's see. Probably need a bathroom somewhere in here as well. And has anybody actually used the cash machine? No. How much money are these guys coming with? Let's take a look and see our next guest who comes in the park. What are you guys coming with? $80. $80, heck yeah. That's a really good sign for us. It means that people are here to spend money and to hold on to their money. Now, there are a couple options we have coaster-wise here. We have powered coaster, which normally I hate, but in a park like this, it's a great coaster. We don't have to do anything as far as making sure it functions like a normal coaster would. So let's see, 9. Can I get it to be more than 9? I can do 2 trains? I don't remember that being an option ever. But I know I can do 10. Alright. What do you mean we're too high? That's crazy. Alright, we are going to build out this thing though, because... I'm spending far too much money on this coaster, but I don't care. Wish there was on-ride. Oh, there is an on-ride photo? Heck yeah. Throw that on there. I did not think there was one for this ride. That's fantastic. That's really good news for us. All right, so we can just call it Mine Ride. I don't really care about the names of any of these rides. There we are. Do 2 circuits. Wait for a full load. Let's just test and see what that does. It's traveling at a nice clip there. 32 miles an hour. And it's going to be just under a minute long, it looks like. I like that it's right at the front of the park. We're at 700 now. There we go. That looks lovely. No minimum, just go, go, go. All right, well, let's take a look here and see if any of these rides have generated any income for us, because that's really what we've built so far, is hopefully income generating rides. So Splash Boat's made us $600 something. Forest Flyers is $200 something. This one was at negative 188 when we started. It's down, but it's not down as much as I thought it would be, so that's good. We got an award. All right, we're just going to keep trying to pepper in rides here as we move through this. Oh, I truly, truly hate building this ride in Roller Coaster Tycoon. It just leads to lots of throw up all over the place. We'll leave it in beginner mode. But I truly hate these things. In real life, I think they're fun. I actually really like them in real life, but in Roller Coaster Tycoon, they are throw up machines. I think Chris Sawyer had it out for these rides. I'm going to test that one ahead of time because we know it's going to be a problem. I'd rather remove that problem as quick as possible here. Crooked House, not a fan favorite, but boy, do we need well, the real problem with this ride is it doesn't even add capacity. It is the dumbest ride in the game, I think, other than Space Rings. Space Rings takes the cake as the dumbest ride in the game. Without a doubt, it sucks. But this ride, with a capacity of 5, is an absolute joke. Alright, so we know that that one's highly nauseating, but the rest of it should be okay. Let's see what we do. I'm just in awe that we're at almost 900 guests. We're moving into July now. So guests do come and respond to building of things, which is nice. What I really should do, nope. Keep building throw rides and general rides. I don't know what we're missing out of this list. Like, this seems pretty comprehensive. Ooh. Yeah, we can get a good spiral maze. Heck yeah. Boom. Love these because we can throw a ton of people at them. I think 64 is the max, is that right? Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, have that little outcrop there. Open that bad boy up. We can throw another ride in over here and have it use that same outcropping. Hopefully we can get a thrill ride in. Don't think we can. I don't want to do that because we need a nice long straight run for that. Already have it. We need to build big holes in the ground. This is not going to... Oh. Okay. Why does it work there and there, but it doesn't work there. Oh, I'm not. Sometimes it's better not to ask questions. All right, so we got that. Cool. Obviously, pirate ship needs to have water. Bam, bam. All right. Open that one up. We'll see how we do here. Oh, this guy is popular right out of the jump there. There we go. That's what we want to see. So our big concern right now is just continuing to draw guests into this park. We have a fairly popular ride at the front of the park, which is the mine train, or the mine ride, I guess it's called. It starts off slow and all that stuff, but it's high excitement. And it's right at the front of the park, which is great, but it also presents some other challenges because then we start getting things that look crowded when it's not actually all that crowded. But we'll deal with that. The other nice thing here is that we have this big body of water that we can do stuff with. So we have coasters that have boosters on them. Like this has a booster. This, does it have a booster? It has a booster. That gives us some options of what we can do. Like we can build this pathway out and then have it connect in with something from over here and build some rides in there that can just kind of twist in and out of themselves and do that only and be fine. What I'm really encouraged by right now, though, is that we were in some financial issues there, and we've come out of it, and we actually might be able to pay back some of our loan here. There we go. So it's like not a big accomplishment, but it feels pretty good that we're able to do that. We're still within our first year. I want to only borrow, like, if we have 4 years, that means we can borrow a certain amount per year. We have up to $50,000 or $60,000 that we can borrow. So we just need to make sure that we borrow a set amount per year, and that will be okay. Rides like this, we can definitely just have it go through this pretty easily, I think, without too much trouble. Same with the Wild Mount. Like this, I think this is going to be our next ride that we're going to build coaster-wise, because I think we can build that through here without being any real concern with anything. So that's what I'm going to try to do here real fast. Not going to do anything wild or crazy. Get our mouse cars. All right, we'll turn that. All right, I am going to borrow the $1,000 back. Forgive me. And I'm just gonna do what I do here is just loop it in and back on itself a bit. And then we just need to see a little underground here. In the hole again, so we're gonna wait a little bit, but we're almost at 1,000 guests. We're at 924. I'm rather encouraged that we can pull ourselves out of holes like that, because that's a good thing for us. So I'm gonna have it come up, down, turn, turn in. Is my plan anyway. Maybe I can have it. I might have it turn, turn, and then dive down from there. Boom, boom, drop. Turn, turn. I really wish this ride had brakes, by the way. Come on, I just need like $150 and I can finish this ride. This one. And I'm probably actually going to work on extending. All right, so I got that. Platform. Not exactly where I wanted that one to go, I don't think, but got us 14 cars. That's pretty good for at least this ride. All right, let's test them and see what they do here. I don't think this is one of the rides that they can fly off the tracks. I could be wrong. Hope I'm not. But I am ready with my hand over spacebar for when it goes up this hill. Oh, barely makes it. Okay, that should work. All right, it's 41 seconds. What do we have? 14 cars. 41 divided by 14 is going to be 2.9. So maximum wait time is 2. There's no minimum wait time. And we're open. I do need to fix the colors on this because that's terrible. I think I'm going to change it over to the white sports. I really like the white sports on this one. Usually not too picky on that stuff, but I think they look nice on this guy. Cool. I didn't even look at the ratings, honestly. It's medium. That's fine. This park is getting lines of people who like medium rides for the most part, I think. Yeah, see, like this guy, 4, this one is a what? Okay, so it's barely there, but it's okay. Oh, look at that. Some of these rides are starting to rack up some guests. This one, not so much anymore. You know, it's by far the most exciting ride in the park. What do you mean you want to get off? Oh, it must have been broken down for a while. Is that what happened? Yeah, I think that's what happened. Just took a while for it to get fixed. Okay. It looks like these guys have been pretty busy, so I'm going to hire one more. Hey, we're going to pay back that loan that we had there. And look, positive month. I really want to build big coasters, but I can't. Enterprise, heck yeah. It's not going to work in this park, but I love it. What I may do is be able to sink this ground area down and build it subterranean a little bit. Like this guy. Can I build it underground? Oh, I can. Alright, so I went from -30 to 90. That's not terrible. Alright, so if we do a launch coaster here. Oh boy. Nope, we're not going to let it crash. Do you know why? Because we can pause it and fix it. Oh god. It's not even going to be able to do that. Alright, let's try a downward launch and test that. What a dumb ride. Okay, but it works. So let's get rid of that. Go underground. Nope. Alright, so that's going to work there. We'll do a maximum wait time. We can open that up now. We're over 1,000 guests, folks. Add on a little theming touches here. And I really should just put a no entry sign on that. Because there's no reason for anybody to go down that. Alright. This is cycling people so fast. Let's see, has this thing made a profit yet at all? Hey, look at that. We were negative like 200 something. Now it's only 74. So this thing is making money. This bad boy, how much money have you made us? 1,000? Heck yeah. This bad boy, how much money have you made us? Over 1,000? Heck yeah. And then this one's making money, right? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. What are our guests thinking of what we've done so far? Not hungry, clean and tidy. Yeah, it is. All right. People in general seem to be all right with us. Still have an enterprise coming on September 5th, which should be today. It should be popping up any moment now. And then we'll figure out if and where we can put that in. It's going to have to be underground, I think. Oh, maybe what I did to cheat this was to build a tall tree, like sink the ground down and then build some tall trees. I think that might be what I did. I don't remember exactly. All right. This one cannot be built underground, correct? Yeah, I can't build that one underground. So it's a 4x4. And this is going to be the game we play. No, not low enough. 1, 2. No, no, no. Not enough yet. Give me my monies. This is the other problem we run into, is getting the views on all the things is difficult. Like, we will get there, just a matter of when. Alright, we got that. Come on, let me get that right in there. Okay, that's as low as it can go. I hope I didn't build this giant pit for nothing. I fear that that's exactly what I just did. Damn it. Alright, what rides were too tall that we couldn't build? They're gonna throw a haunted house down there. Oh, that's so terrible. Alright, let me just take a look here. What is the actual height that we have on this if we were to... See, like, we could build that part, but... Let me just turn on the land heights here with whatever, -30. Okay. So that's already built its maximum depth there. I probably should have built that over here a little bit more so it could have gone up higher, but that's okay. We can still do that down the road here. I wasted a ton of cash trying to get that going. Can I, like, in theory, can I throw this underground? Oh, I can. Okay. So, oh, okay. It's not there, not there. There we go. I'm living right now to just make rides happen that otherwise are not going to be able to happen. I love how ridiculous this park is. Like, this is a ridiculous challenge. Like, let's get that out of the way. But I kind of love how ridiculous it is. Like, it's just so over the top, unnecessary. Alright, so it's gonna come out like so. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. One, two. Alright, so now we can start worrying about. Alright, now we can test that out. We're going to close that pathway down because Lord knows that there are going to be people that want to explore that, and that's not going to happen. It's not going to be good for anybody. Now, are there any thrill rides left? There apparently are. Interesting. Oh, goodness. These guys are just slammed with work, apparently. Alright, we'll get mega trucks going. Okay. Well, that's no fun. Come on, log bump it up, baby. We're in October year 1. We're at 1,100 guests. Like, I'm really happy with where we're at as far as those numbers are concerned. We're doing the work. It's just, this one is a slow burn. It's a really slow burn, and we just need to go through and actually focus on getting new guests into this park as quickly as we possibly can. Oh God, our Enterprise. It's floundering. We didn't hook that up. And we need to open it. There we go. Now we should be able to attract more guests on that part of the park. This thing has a big old line. It's only 5-minute time, which is nice. I thought it would be a little more, but I'm okay with it not. Log bumps, and then we're gonna head straight back up. Nope, never mind, we're gonna do this. Alright, I'm hoping that I can bring that up and then down, curled around here and then down. That's the plan. We'll see how that works out. Still just managing to try to make our entire history of this park, we've made exactly $183.30 in our only positive month. We got close back in April. We only lost $3.20, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that bad. But overall, yeah, we're getting crushed here. I love that this line is back to being full again. Let's see, is this ride making us money again? We have positive money. All right, it's making us $572 an hour. And this bad boy over here is making us what? $3,000 an hour. Heck yeah. This bad boy here is making us $1,700 an hour. And this one over here is making us $700.30 or $31 an hour. Can I go straight? Oh, I can go straight across. I don't need to go up. Fantastic. All right, so that's gonna pop, pop. Throw some log lumps in there. All right, not anything complicated or fancy or fun. Simple little ride. We'll go with an even 10. How many can I totally get on there if I wanted to? 16? Let's go with 16. Sounds way better. The only ride people really truly hate is this one. There are only 2 people on the ride. This guy at least has 3 people on it. This one has 11 people. This one has 6 people. Oh, it's a little lower than I thought it would be, but that's okay. Alright, just go. I don't want them waiting around or doing anything. I just want them to go. And hopefully we'll clear out these trucks quickly so they're not a problem for us. We're at still at 1,100 guests, a little over 1,100 guests. So we're not moving fast, but we're on October of year 1, which is the promise that we have here. That we've gained a significant number of guests in a very small amount of time, and we just need to continue that up. And we'll go with yellow lines because we have the yellow trucks. There we are. That looks all well and good. Okay, that's fine. So 92 seconds divided by, what was it, 16? 92, no, come on calculator. 92 divided by 16. 5.75 seconds. So maximum wait time is just going to be 5. We'll have no minimum, that's fine. And we'll open that bad boy up. And you can see we've built a nice little park here without having to do crazy stuff other than this gaping hole down here. We've done a decent job of getting this place established. Oh, we got the Haunted Mansion. There it is. Yeah. We could do some fun things with that. We can build that into the mountain pretty easily and hopefully be able to do some neat things. The only thing I gotta remember with that one is the braking on it is suspect. But that's okay, we can play with that. Let's go build one of those, because for a park like this, that's gonna be a really good ride to have. I just don't know if I built this in the right spot or not. Like going there. Yes, I built it in the right spot. Yay me. And then we're just gonna have this thing dipsy-do around a whole bunch for a while. I need to build a log flume too, by the way. That's probably gonna exist somewhere over here. We're going to be up to 25, so we've used up half of our money, which goes against everything that I stated towards the beginning of this video, but that's okay. We just got to do it. Spinning tunnel. I'll throw another spinning tunnel in there. Sure. It's fun. Brakes. Boop, boop. And again, I deeply hate these rides. Like, I suck at building them. I don't like building them. They're not fun for me. But I need a relatively inexpensive ride. Let's see, that's right on line. There. That one would bring it right out there. That's what I want. Alright, we're almost there. Come on. Come on, game. I need another coaster real bad. The rain is not helping us because it killed our lines for some of these. Like this one was full. It's still sending out full trains, but this guy's hurting. This whole ride, I should have made it one more taller so that we had an extra space, or lots of extra space to slow that down, because you can see it still splashes there, so when it breaks down, that's I don't like the potential problems that can cause, but I don't really have an option right now. So we're in March of year 2. We're at just about 1,200 guests. We are not profitable. We've made money 1 month, the entirety of our game so far. Oh my goodness. All right, let's throw some brakes on there. I don't need 2 spots of brakes, I just need the 1. Spinning tunnel. Spinning tunnel. Spinning tunnel. Come on, just give me the money. Let me do it. I just want to complete this ride. That's all I'm looking to do right now. There we go. All right, 26 bucks. Throw the brakes on there. All right. I don't think that's bad. I think we'll be okay with that. Go 24 because I like the number better. And basically what I'm looking for right now is if it says crashing, my hand is on my spacebar ready to pause at a moment's notice. I think I put brakes in for everything, so it should be okay. You see how they slash through that and then hit the brakes right before slowing down there. So I think we're okay with that, but we'll find out, I guess. So now it's going to go down there, accelerate to 18, hit the brakes, turn. The thing that's giving me a little bit of relief here is that I know that it's hitting the brakes, so, and it's after all that stuff, so even if it's not like a log flume or the splash boats where you have to try to make the water section long enough for it to break down, or slow down, should I say. In this one, you have solid, for sure, brakes. Ooh, I don't like that spot though. Okay, I need to fix that. I need to slow it down a little faster than that because there's too many cars. All right, so I'm going to speed this up just for a second. Not that I want to do it, but I'm going to do it for now. There we go. It seems to be running better too. What do we got? Okay. All right, so it's 1:22. So 82 divided by 24 is what, calculator? 82 divided by 24 is 3.4. So do maximum wait time of that. That's fine. And now we can open it. And we're at 1,200 guests. So we're essentially just about halfway to our goal. Our goal is 2,500, right? Or is it 2,400? 2,500 by the end of October year 2. We're getting there. It's a slow burn, but we are... Oh, my goodness. I am tremendously, unimaginably undercharging for the gate of this park. I've missed out on significant sources of income. I am an idiot. That's okay. We'll make that money back. How much money have we brought in from the gate, actually? So that number should be closer to double. It should be closer to 50,000 right now. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm an idiot. All right, it's okay. We'll deal. How many people are on our monster trucks? We only have 22 people on that. We have 5 people on this. Nobody's in line. All right, we desperately need a new coaster. Got a magic carpet in our way? Heck yeah. I also really want to build a rapids ride, and I really want to build a log flume. Both just monster capacity rides that make lots of this way easier. So if I do this, it goes there, go into that, go underground, do some stuff up there, pop up, go over this, come back around and down. Is that reasonable? I think it's reasonable. So let's see, can I get it to fit? No, I can't get it to fit there. Let's get all of that in there and see if I can actually build this properly. That can move. That's not a problem. All right, we got that. Wait, actually, let's build it up here a little bit. Because why not? One, two, boom. Lower the land there. Oh, we're golden, baby. Yeah, heck yeah. I didn't think we'd... Boom, boom. Beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. Take the on-ride photo out of there. I don't actually know if on-ride photo location matters at all. I would imagine it doesn't, but I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. And I don't really know if that matters. got that. So we're gonna come over here. We'll go down and loop it back in. Oh, I guess this one can spin out the other way, right? No, it can't. It's gonna be something like this. Something dumb. All right, that should work though. I think we're okay there. Just need to line this part of it up, which is the most annoying thing in the world. I think I'm doing the right thing. It should be. No, I can't. See, that's the problem. You can't drop that much. Alright, we just got 2 more pieces to build. Then we can build on the entrance and exit. Somehow we're going to fit that in. God help us. Alright, so that can go there. We can easily build the exit. The entrance is going to go somewhere over here. And I'll... Oh, poopy pants. Entrance will go there. Alright, that works. This is the max we can do. 23. Let's go with 16. Or 16 is fine. I think that's more than enough boats to satisfy what we need here. Yeah, sure. Sure. Don't care about any of that. Let's just take not restroom 5. Nobody cares about restroom 5. Alright, we got that one. This bad boy. Luckily, I should be able to loop that pretty easily through the rest of this. Ah! My God. All the money I'm wasting. Oh my God. Come on, poopy pants. Let's go. Our guest numbers have really plateaued here. This is the problem. We're halfway there. We've really, totally, completely plateaued. The timing on this ride is looking very nice. Very happy about that. We just need to do this, and I can go boom, 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 and be done. Take a look at most of our other rides. This coaster is done good. This one is also done good. Come on, game. We just need a little more grace here. Boom, 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 boom. Just provide me a little more money. Especially as our ride comes to a close here. And I'm seeing throw up all over the front of the park, so we're gonna fix that as well and hire some more handy men and women. That one's good, that one's good. All right, boom, 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 boom. Fantastic. Doesn't cost us any extra. Log flume, please be high, please be high, please be high. It's high. Yes. All right, 2 minutes and 50 or 35 seconds. My dyslexia getting in. So let's go through 120 plus 35 divided by 16 is 9.6. So 9 is the minimum. or the maximum. Minimum is like 6. Open that bad boy up. Heck yeah, baby. Nobody goes down that path. This path is getting cleaned up. We still have some work to do up here, but that's okay. What are people saying? I feel sick. I'm not hungry. Forest Flyer. Is this one? Nope. This one. Perfect. Okay. And this one does have an on-ride photo, right? No. No! No. Damn it. Alright, let me put that in there. On-ride photo. Open it up. It's not going to have any impact on what the ride does. Overall, I just need to make sure that we get some people on it. There we go. Let's see, we're not drawing in tons of people right now, which is concerning. We are over $1,000, which is nice. I should have also considered this drop into the turn with people on it. It's going at like 12 miles an hour through the curve. That's a little bit of a problem. But not one I can do a lot about right now. All right. So we obviously need another coaster. Inverted hairpin coaster. Not a bad choice for this park. We have made profit this month, which is nice. And we just need to pick up a little bit more. But I think we're going to call it a day right now. I'm starting to get tired. It's my bedtime. And I don't like to go past my bedtime too often, even though I often do for these videos. But I'm going to leave it here. And then we'll come back for more. You, Brendan F. This is Rainbow Summit. We're on our path here to 2,500 guests by the end of October, year 4. We're still not halfway through our time, but we are over halfway through. We're at just about 1,300 guests. We are exactly at 1,300 guests. I think that's a good place to end it. So, folks, thank you so much, as always, for joining me here as we go through and look at the randomness of Roller Coaster Tycoon and its challenges and all the things it has. I'm not thrilled with what we have, but I'm also kind of vibing with it. I'm digging it. I like kind of some of the ideas we have here. I just need to find a way to make a high capacity coaster that can do some cool stuff. And if we get that, I think we're going to be golden. But we're going to figure that out next time. Folks, thanks as always for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.